Hi, happy October. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple and fun mask for Halloween. Supplies that I'm going to be using to make this mask are a paper plate, some googly eyes, I'm going to use some paint, construction paper, and you're also going to want to collect scissors, a glue stick, and a hole punch if you have one. The first step is to make your actual background for your mask. So I'm going to use my paper plate and I'm going to be cutting this guy in half but making a little spot for my nose to stay in. So I'm going to do a line kind of down the middle, and when I get to the middle of the plate I'm going to do a little loop. That's where my nose is going to fit through, and all the way down to the other side. You can make a ton of different creatures when you're making a mask out of a paper plate, but the one that I'm going to do today is going to be a funky little alien. So I'm not going to use the yellow side. I'm going to flip my paper plate over to the white side and I'm going to paint it. So I want my alien to be this bright green with a little bit of this yellow mixed into it. So I'm going to paint this whole surface on my paper plate. While my paint is drying on my paper plate, I'm gonna make some of my cool decorative stuff that I'm gonna put on my mask. So I want my alien to have a whole bunch of eyeballs. So in addition to my container of fun googly eyes I'm gonna put on there, I'm gonna make a couple big ones out of paper. So I'm gonna do that just by drawing some circles on my white construction paper, different sizes, and then I'm gonna cut them out. And then I'm going to cut out some black circles, and these are going to go in the middle of my eyeballs. Once you have those parts cut out, then we're going to glue them together. And I also want to have some little green polka dots that I'm going to glue onto the face of my alien too, just to make it a little bit more fun. My mask is super close to being totally dry, so my next step that I'm gonna do before I glue on all my parts is cut out 2 holes so I can see out of my mask when I'm wearing it. So I'm gonna just do that by drawing 2 circles on my alien, and then I'm gonna cut them out with scissors. This part sometimes can be a little bit tricky, so you might need some help with this. Now that you have your eye holes cut out of your mask, we can start gluing on all of our extra alien eyes. You can add as many eyeballs as you want to your alien, but I think I'm gonna do just that many, and I'm gonna add on my little alien freckles. The next thing I'm gonna do for my cool alien mask is give it some antennas using these green pipe cleaners. You can give it as many antennas as you want. I'm gonna give it 6, so I'm gonna cut these guys in half. And you could leave them just straight little antennas, but I wanna make them round at the end, so it looks kind of like a little lollipop on the end. So I'm gonna put my finger in there and then wrap around at the bottom, just right around my finger. So then it's like a little lollipop pipe cleaner. And I'm gonna do that to all of my pipe cleaners. Instead of gluing my little antennas on the back because they might fall off, I'm gonna tape all these guys down. So I'm gonna flip over my mask. That's why you wanna make sure it's nice and dry so we don't have everything wiggling around. And I'm gonna tape my antennas to the back of my paper plate. While I have my mask still flipped over on the back, you have 2 different ways that you can make it so your mask is actually wearable. You could use a hole puncher and punch 2 holes here and then have a string that goes around to wrap around your head. I'm gonna tape a stick So if you have a chopstick or a skewer stick, I'm gonna tape it in here so then I can wear my mask and hold it up to my face rather than tie it around my head. Thanks everybody for watching.